So if you can recall from our previous video, we were basically trying to extract the actor Tom Baker from the database, and what we were trying to achieve in from the query was we were trying to basically see the episodes in which Tom Baker has worked. And not only we were interested in the episodes in which Tom Baker has played a role, but we were also interested to know just the previous episodes, the episodes just before the episode in which Tom Baker has worked. And the way we achieved that we had this variable defined in the pattern, which was representing the episode, and we were associating this. So this was like central kind of node, and we were associating this node through Tom Baker on one hand, and then the previous episode using this next relation. So what I want to achieve now is something like the next episode. So for example, if we want to see the list of episodes as we are seeing right now, and we would also like to see the next episode to these episodes in which Tom Baker has worked. How can we exactly achieve that task? So we would definitely need to use this variable d, because we've already created it, so we can make use of this variable in the next part of our pattern. So in order to create you can say multiple patterns, or the next part of the pattern, we can basically do something like this. So we've got d, which represents the episode in which Tom Baker has worked, and we've already specified it in the pattern beforehand, so we can make use of this pattern. And what we can do is something like this. So we can have our relationship, and let's say I name it something like PR, which can be previous. So and then I can say now I'm interested in the next episodes, and let's label that. Let's specify a variable n for these next episodes. So all what we are saying, we've separated this new pattern with the help of comma. So the first thing to notice is that we have got a comma over here to separate this pattern, which we've just defined, to the pattern we had already created in our previous video. And all what we are trying to suggest in this new pattern is that we are now interested in the next episodes. We are now interested in these nodes which represent the next episodes, and we are linking these next episode to the previous episode using this previous relationship. So I can show the title of the next episodes in the return clause. So I can do something like this, and I can use the alias, and I can say next. And if I execute this query, so now we can see the episodes in which Tom Baker has worked, the episodes just previous to the episodes which are originally demonstrated in the list over here, and we can also see the episodes next to the one in which Tom Baker has played a role. So there are two main takeaways from this video. One is that you can basically extend your Cypher queries using patterns separated by the original patterns using comma, so you can have multiple patterns within your Cypher queries. And also the variable which you specify in one of your patterns, you can reuse those variables later in your query, or in subsequent patterns which you are defining in your query.